Goodbye. We are nearing the apostates. Be on your guard. The King's Road should be safer, at least for the time being.
We still have those Templars to worry about, though.
One of those tranquil. Can you enchant rooms and such? I have not studied those skills.
Ah, pity. Well, at least you won't be causing any trouble or getting possessed.
No.
Another time, then. Another time, then. Time, then.
If I want something, what can you make?
Start simple. Something to keep you safe. Take a look. You'll need materials. We should have what you want just outside. Right. You can't just slap a new hilt on your sword in the field. Bring it here, we'll...
Goodbye.
Right. Should serve you well.
We've got scattered reports of Tevinter sightings in the hinterlands. What kind of name is Charter, anyway? Doesn't sound elven.
I said you could call me that, Scout Lane.
Are we going to have new verses in the Chant of Light now that Herald wanders?
As I explored the Fade, I felt the presence. If you are willing, I would like to locate it. I have marked its location as best.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Thank you for hurrying with the potions. We have so many injured.
Perhaps another time.
Your kind killed the most holy.
Lies. Your kind let her die.
Shut your mouth, mate!
Enough!
Knight Captain.
That is not my title. We are not Templars any longer.
And what does that mean?
Back already, Chancellor. Haven't you...
I'm curious, Commander, as to how your Inquisition and its herald...
Of course you are. Back to your duties, all of you.
You dislike the Templars, sister?
No.
There were so many questions surrounding Faria's death. Did he think we wouldn't notice? He's killed Faria, one of my best. You know what must be done. Make it clean. Painless if you can. We were friends once.
Wait. What are you doing?
He betrayed us. He murdered my agent.
And you'd kill him? Just like that?
You find fault with my decision?
We can't solve our problems with murder.
And what would you suggest? Leave him be. Butler's betrayal put our agents in danger. I condemned one man to save dozens. I may not like what I do, but it must be done. I cannot afford the luxury of ideals at a time like this.
Now is precisely the time for ideals.
You feel very strongly. Very well. I will apprehend Butler, but see that he lives. Now, if you're happy, reports of fade rifts and demons keep coming. The only thing that will calm their fears now is the hope. You have to be that someone. Seal them. Your legend will spread, and Thedas will learn to trust the Inquisition.
Why do you want me to seek out the rebel mages?
I've known mages. Some of them were better and yet I'm free and they're not. It's not right.
Let's talk about you.
Me?
Bards tell tales.
There are plenty of tales in the library. Perhaps you should look for them there.
What did you do before you worked for...
I was a bard, an Orlesian. For a time, I also served a small cloister. After the Blight, the Divine called on me to oversee her personal network.
Can you teach me to be a bard?
Being a bard is so much more. It involves a keen understanding of politics. The Bards is an intricate dance where a smile can be sharp. The best way to learn is to immerse. Perhaps when this is all over, I'll teach you. We can always talk Yes?
Anything I should know?
I've nothing to report at the moment.
You seem to know a great many people.
I have made friends, and on occasion enemies. It's unavoidable.
You have a history with the Warden who ended the Blight, don't you?
I count him among my closest friends. I still... He hasn't replied to my letters in some time. I try not to worry about it. He can take care of himself.
They say you spent some time in Lothering.
We spoke a few times. I seldom left the Chantry, and we never I saw more of the Hog twins. Bethany, she would spend time in meditation at the Chantry. The other one, the young man, I did encounter the champion again later in Kirkwall. Those were terrible times.
Was this when the Chantry was...
No, that happened later. But even then, the news coming out, there were some in Val Royeaux who wanted the Divine to declare an Justina sent me there to see if that could be avoided, to gather evidence to I guess it didn't matter in the end.
We can continue.
You know where I am.
Will you be able to get us the lofty supplies we need? When they're ready, piss off.
Need something?
Carry on.
What do dwarves do when magic gets out of control?
Mages and Templars were already at war.
Which is why we require a...
Who? You? Random clerics who weren't important enough to be...
The Rebel Inquisition and its so-called Herald of Andraste? I think not.
I don't know. The Inquisition seems...
How many families are on the verge?
Yes, because that would...
Centuries of tradition will guide us. We are not the upstart, eager to turn over every apple cart.
Remind me, why are you allowing the...
Clearly, your Templar knows...
He's toothless. There's no point turning him into a martyr. The Chancellor's a good indicator of what to expect in Val Royeaux, however.
I'll make sure they see reason in Valroy.
I pray you're right.
There was no word for heaven or for earth, for sea or sky.
Apothecary Adon will have
All
more
that
pulses
existed
to be
Greetings,
introduced
Herald
soon as
of
possible,
Andraste.
revered mother.
Then
How
the
fares your
voice of
quest
the
to
Maker
seal the
rang
breach?
out. The first word.
I'm doing everything within my...
A task, such as closing the breach, is a heavy... We remember Andraste, but Andraste did... She had generals, advisors, and though it is considered heresy to do everything within your power, but remember those who would help you.
You realize that I follow my people's gods, not the...
Fair enough. But Andraste lived, and her deeds, how... If you do not believe the Chant of Light, at least consider it a... In any case, I pray this Inquisition proves less brutal than its predecessor.
Is there anything I can do to...
My healers would benefit from more supplies. We have run short of evil. If you could deliver this list and the items on it to Quartermaster Thren, it may not seem like much, but it would enable my healers to save many lives.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Master Lavellen, do you have a moment?
Did you need something, Ambassador?
Yes. Well, I should like to know if anyone here has treated you unkindly, Herald, for being an elf.
If they have, they've been stealth.
Good. Please let me... If we're to convince the world that Andraste's herald is an elf, stories of wild Dalish elves have grown even more outrageous as people learn of you.
How have the rumors got...
I would prefer not.
Give me something.
Stealing children, selling peasants to slavers, burning down villages, using Those are the stories about your fellow Dalish. I won't repeat what they've said about you.
The humans telling those tales are the first to take a knife to someone with pointed ears. My clans defended ourselves against...
Really? I had no idea. I will do what I can to end this slander. It may help if I know more about how you and your clan lived.
Getting up before dawn to fish, constantly mending wagons and tents, spending days on the hunt. I still can't believe city dwellers have food delivered straight to their doorsteps.
Really? Haven is so far away from home. You must miss the people of your clan.
I was a solitary child. I spend much of my time alone. The Dalish won't weep for me, if they even notice I'm gone.
Believe me, they'll have noticed. Whether you're with them or not, being the clan of the Herald of Andraste will mark them in history.
Elves have been swept under the rug or worse. Rarely acknowledged. This is our chance to be a force no one can ignore.
History should look out. I believe you will succeed. Thank you for your time.
Good day to you.
What do the people make of us?
Despite our fame, we're low on steadfast allies. We must aim for more.
Any visiting dignitaries I should watch out?
Sir Griffith of Denerim, a most... He's defeated Darkspawn, slain demon... Just don't ask him about it over dinner. Greetings.
Let's speak later.
And You've brought back some fascinating things. We're putting them to good use.
You said Cassandra has you...
Yes. If you find anything interesting in your... I may be able to find some weakness our soldiers can At the least, some materials are useful for making potions or gear for the Inquisition.
Why did you decide...
I like the outdoors. When some monster is coming at you, glowing on... But once you know how it works, you can deal with it. So much of this world is only frightening because we don't understand it. Thank you. We can use that. My scouts are posted on the ridges in case there's any trouble.
Having the Herald address the clerics is not it?
You can't be serious.
Mother Giselle isn't wrong. At the moment, the chantry... And we should ignore the danger to... Let's ask him.
What can they do? It's just talk.
Don't underestimate the power of their words. An angry mob will do you in just as quickly as a...
I will go with him. Mother Giselle said she could provide us name.
But why? This is...
What choice do we have, Liliana? Right now, use what influence we have to call the clerics together. The city still mourns.
Just a guess, Seeker, but I think they all know who we are.
Your skills of observation never fail to impress me, Varric.
My Lord Herald.
You're one of Leliana's people. What have you found?
The Chantry Mothers await you, but so do a great many Templars.
There are Templars?
People seem to think the Templars will protect them from... They're gathering on the other side of the market. I think that's where the
Only one thing to... They wish to protect the people? From us? Return to Haven. Someone will need to inform them if we are delayed.
As you say, my lady.
Stand wary, guardsman. The Inquisition.
Good people of Val Royal, together we mourn our divine. You wonder what will become of a murderer. Well, behold, the so-called Herald of Andr. We say this is a false prophet. The Maker would send no elf in our hour of need.
You say I am the enemy. The breach in the sky is our true enemy.
It's true. The Inquisition seeks only to end...
It is already too late. The Templars have returned to the Chantry. They will face this Inquisition, and the people will be safe once more.
Still yourself. She is beneath us.
You're not here to deal with the Inquisition.
As if there were any reason.
Lord Seeker Lucius, it's imperative...
You will not address...
Lord Seeker?
Creating a heretical movement. Raising up a puppet as a... You should all be ashamed. The Templars failed... You are the ones who have failed. You who'd leash our right... If you came to appeal to the Chantry, you are too late. The only destiny here that demands respect is mine.
If you're not here to help the Chantry, then you'd...
I came to see what frightens old women so, and to laugh.
But Lord Seeker, what if he really was sent by the Maker?
You are called to a higher purpose.
I will make the Templar Order a power that stands alone against the Void. We deserve recognition. You have shown me nothing, and the Inquisition, less than nothing. Templars, Val Royal.
Charming fellow.
Has Lord Seeker Lucius gone mad?
Do you know him very well?
He took over the Seekers of Truth 2 years ago. He was always a decent man. Never given to ambition and grandstanding. This is very bizarre.
Do you think he can be reasoned with?
I hope so. If not him, there are... Either way, we should first return...
Ever since our divine was murdered,
What's that? An arrow with a message?
the Templars?
I believe that
You are the Herald of Andraste, are you not?
They say you're scratching for power.
This victory must please you.
We came here seeking only to speak with them.
And you had no part in... Now we have been shown up by our own temp... And my fellow clerics have scattered to the wind along... Just tell me one thing. If you do not believe you are the Maker's chosen, then what are you?
Someone who can help close the breach and end this...
That is... more comforting than you... I suppose it is out of our hands now. We shall all see what the Maker plans in the days to come.
It's not too late. The Chantry could still help.
If only that would...
What's to stop you from...
We are not looking for a winning horse.
What did they need?
All's well, it seems. Same old.
They left us. The Templars left us to the mages. Liars.
At once.
Sky Maker, you were the sky.
Is this a shop?
I maintain a premises wherein customers of a certain affluence... So yes, a shop.
Very well.
I have one item available for purchase. You may gaze upon it and dream of the wealth required, and then you may leave and purchase things from shops more aligned with your station.
I can't see it.
If you have to ask, you are not so...
I need to know if I can use...
And again, the point is missed. If mere use is your concern, you should go elsewhere. The person who claims this will not be known for using it. They will be known because they paid for it.
I don't see why this is special. Anyone can overprice...
To overprice an item, the item must have a known value already. It is then priced. This has only the value I have set. It is not overpriced. It is priced.
Well, good.
Mind the flooring. It is not used to feet that have been subjected to soil.
If I might have a moment of your time.
Grand Enchanter.
Leader of the Mage Rebellion.
I heard of this gathering, and I wanted to... If it's help with the breach you seek, perhaps my people are the wiser option.
I'm surprised the leader of the mages...
Yes. You were supposed...
As did the Lord Seeker, you'll note. Both of us sent negotiators in our stead. I won't pretend I'm not glad to live. It disgusts me to think the Templars will get away with it. I'm hoping you won't let...
So you think the Templars...
Why wouldn't she?
Lucius hardly seems broken up over his loss. You heard him. You think he wouldn't happily... So yes, I think he did it. More than I think you did it, at any rate.
The mages weren't willing to talk to the Inquisition before.
Because now I've seen what you are. Consider this an invitation to Redcliffe. Come, meet with the mages. I hope to see you there.
Come, let us...
I work for, at least.
Herald of Andraste. How much did you expend to discover me? It must have weakened the Inquisition immeasurably.
I don't know who you are.
You don't fool me. I'm too important for this to be an...
Just say what?
What is that?
Ugh. Squishy one, but you heard me, right? Just say what? Rich tits always...
Blah, blah, blah. Obey me. So, you followed the notes well enough. And you're an elf. Well, hope you're not too elfy. I mean, it's all good, isn't it? The important thing is you glow. You're the herald thingy.
Some believe I'm the Herald of Andraste.
No idea. I don't know this idiot from Manners. My people just said the Inquisition should...
Your people? Elves?
No. People. Name's Sarah. This is cover. Get round it. For the reinforcements. Don't worry. Someone tipped me there. They've got no breaches. But.
You take their weapons.
There's no breaches.
Friends really came through with that tip. No breaches. So, Herald of Andraste. You're a strange one. I'd like to join.
All I know about you or your group is that I followed a random trail into a trap.
What trap? You knocked, he crapped. I sent you a note to look for hidden stuff by my friends. Well, I'm one. So is a fence in Montfort, some woman in Kirkwall. There were 3 in... It's just a name, yeah? It lets little people, friends, be part of something. So here, in your face, I'm Sarah. The friends of Red Jenny are sort of out there. I used them to help you. Plus arrows.
The Inquisition has spies already.
Here's how it is. You important people are up here, shoving your cods around, blah, blah. Ooh, crush you. Then you've got cloaks and spy kings, like this tit. Or was he one of the little knives, all serious with his... all those secrets? And what gave him up? Some houseboy who don't know... So no, I'm not knifey shiv dark, all hidden. If you don't listen down here too, you risk your... Like those guards. I stole their... Look, do you need people or not? I want to get everything back to normal. Like you.
All right, Sarah. I can...
Yes! Getting good before you're too big to like. That'll keep your breeches where they should. Plus extra breeches because I have all these... You have merchants who buy that piss, yeah? Got to be worth something.
Greetings.
That's enough for now.
Another time.
Was there something you needed?
Is there anything I should know?
The Lord Seeker's actions are a mystery, but the Templars will aid us. They can. I'm sure you have other matters to attend.
Need something?
Carry on.
So, this is it, huh? Oh no, it's fine, yeah? It's just, I thought it'd be bigger. Hear that? I meant the stronghold, but it sounded like... Anyway, stopping wars should earn more sovereigns than this. Need things back to normal for coins to be flowing again. Another reason the Templars and mages need to be sat down.
The Templars and the mages.
Most people are stupid.
But where do you stand on the war?
In the frigging middle with everyone else. You know what I hear about mages? Nothing, until one goes all demony. Know what I hear about Templars? They're too busy to look up where the real questions are.
Is there something else you're looking for? Like, what's behind all this?
Maybe. I don't know. First, I help you. March, arrow, kick. Then people stop being stupid, and everything stop. Sound good to you, or chosen Lord Herald?
I'm ready to give it a shot. That's all I can ask from anyone else.
I'm in. It's an invest. Better pay off, too. Stupid war and... Chasing the Lord Seeker, I hear. Anyone who thinks they need Lord in front of the name, that's bad. Bet he's got a portrait taller than he is. That's your first clue to a total arse. Fact.
What do you think about them?
Which? The ones who do things or the ones who give orders?
What about Solus?
Solus? His head's crammed up 1,000 years ago.
Anything to say about...
Varric? Too clever. Always saying something, but never saying it straight.
Thoughts about Cassandra?
Not as buttoned up as she plays, right? Tough, though. I'd stand behind her in front of anything.
What do you think about our spy master and...
Liliana is pretty in places. Swear I've seen her, too. Or heard she used to play. But that'd be... Now, Josephine, she's as good at humbling her kind as I am. Just with less mess. Knows her business, if you have to. And Cullen, I suppose if you want a jackboot, you get a big one so you can grow into it. Nice hair, though. Good, right?
It's good you've returned. We heard of your encounter.
You heard?
My agents in the city sent word ahead, of course.
It's a shame the Templars have abandoned their senses, as well as the capital.
We had to do something, and now we have an opportunity.
Yes, and we have the opening we need to approach the temple.
Do we? Lord Seeker Lucius...
True, he has taken the orders somewhere, but to do...
We must look into it. I'm certain not everyone in...
Or the Herald could simply go to meet the mages.
You think the Mage Rebellion is more united? It could be 10 times worse.
I could at least find out what the mages want.
No doubt what they've always...
We shouldn't discount Redcliffe. The mages...
They are powerful, Ambassador, but more desperate than you realize.
So it'll be dangerous. I've been in danger since...
If some among the rebel mages were...
The same could be said about the...
True enough. Right now, I'm not certain we have enough influence.
Then the Inquisition needs agents in more places.
In the meantime, we should...
There is one other. Several months ago, the Grey Wardens of Ferelden vanished. Ordinarily, I wouldn't even consider the idea they're involved in all this, but the timing is curious.
That does sound odd, I agree.
The others have disregarded my suspicion, but 2 days ago, my agents in the hinterlands heard... If you have the opportunity, please...
And if he can't?
Then there may be more going on than we...
O Maker, hear my cry. Seat me by your side in death. Make me one within your glory, and let the world once more see your favor.
Excuse me. I've got a message for the Inquisition, but I'm having a hard time getting anyone to talk to me.
What's the message?
We've got word of some Tevinter mercenaries gathering out on the storm. My company commander, Iron Bull, offers the information. If you'd like to see what the Bull's charges can do for the Inquisition, meet us there and watch us work.
I look forward to meeting this